Hello, and welcome back to part three of our deep dive into Stanley Kubrick's decision to change the color of the beetle in The Shining. In parts one and two, we explored the darker historical references like Ted Bunday's yellow VW Beetle and the creative tension between Stanley Kubrick and Stephen King. Today, we're turning our attention to Carl Jung and the concept of synchronicity, focusing on the story of a beetle that might just hold the key to Kubrick's symbolic intention. To really understand why Kubrick made the choice he did, we need to explore Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity. Jung defines synchronicity as meaningful coincidences that occur with no casual relationship, yet seem deeply connected on a symbolic level. These are events that make us feel that something beyond the ordinary is at work. One of Jung's most well known examples is his encounter with a patient describing a dream about a golden beetle. As the patient shared her dream, a real beetle with gold green coloring appeared at the window. Jung handed the beetle to his patient, making a powerful synchronistic moment. This wasn't just coincidence. To Jung, it was a message from the unconscious. So, how does this idea of synchronicity connect to Kubrick's The Shining? Let's look at the color change of the beetle. Stephen King's original novel describes Jack Torrance driving a red beetle bug, but Kubrick swaps it for a yellow beetle bug in the film. Here's where the layers of meaning begin to emerge. We all know that Kubrick was meticulous with symbolism, and changing the color of the beetle could be seen as his nod to Beetle in Jung's synchronicity story. It's as if Kubrick is inviting us to question, what's the deeper connection here? Is the color change just a creative choice, or is it synchronicity? Is this meant to point us towards something bigger, something unconscious and symbolic? Kubrick often played with themes of the unconscious mind and forces that shape our reality without us realizing it. The Overlook Hotel itself feels like a space where time, memory, and reality fold in on each other. In many ways, it's like being inside the unconscious mind, full of layers and hidden meanings. The yellow beetle becomes part of this landscape, an image that exists on the surface, but also has hidden depth. By changing the beetle's color, Kubrick might also be suggesting that there are no coincidences. In Jung's world, everything is connected, even if the connections aren't immediately obvious. So, just as Jung's beetle appeared at the moment his patient described her dream, Kubrick's yellow beetle may be a synchronicity, something that only makes sense when we look deeper into the symbolic realm. The yellow beetle might not just be a reference to a car, it's a symbol of synchronicity that runs throughout the entire film, a warning that forces us to pay attention at the Overlook Hotel. Things aren't just random, they're but a part of a larger unconscious pattern that Kubrick is trying to reveal, something that should not be overlooked. So, in part three, we've linked the yellow beetle in The Shining to Carl Jung's beetle and his theory of synchronicity. Kubrick wasn't just making changes, he was tapping into something deeper, perhaps something from the collective unconscious. What do you think? Please leave your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of The Shining. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, and don't forget, keep shining.